Well, good evening, everyone. This is White Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this September the 28th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Saturday out there so far. Everybody had a great Saturday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about Hurricane Isaac plus Tropical Storm Joyce, also the current watch and warning advisory map. Also, take a look at the tropics, that we got some more tropical weather to talk about as well. Also, we're going to take a look at the rainfall totals over the next 7 days as well. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also, like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here is Hurricane Isaac. Isaac becoming a little better not defined this afternoon. Looks kind of raggedy, so it should start losing characteristics of a hurricane coming up soon. Let's take a look at the forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center. Okay, here's the tropical storm force wind field here in the yellow. There's the hurricane winds behind in the orange looking color. Remains a hurricane through 6 p.m. Sunday evening in the tropical Atlantic. Then just a remnant tropical storm from 6 a.m. Monday all the way through 6 p.m. Thursday. So Isaac expected to just remain a fish storm over the central and northern tropical Atlantic. Alright. If you're tracking the system at home, it's located near latitude 41.3 north, longitude 38.4 west. Maximum sustained winds are near 100 miles an hour, with high at 18 miles an hour. Classified as a hurricane with winds of 74 to 110 miles an hour. So pretty much Isaac is a category 2 on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. Alright, let's see if we can get to the forecast computer model runs. This is the Spaghetti-O models. Alright, you can see here the center position of the storm continues to move on off to the northeast, and will pretty well compact it on out to the northeast there. So we can say goodbye to Isaac in the next several days to come. Alright, take a look at the intensity guidance of this system. Into a tropical depression, tropical storm. It's mutates into a tropical depression later on down the road. So it won't be long, like I say, we can say goodbye to Isaac. Alright, let's take a look at Tropical Storm Joyce. Alright, coming up here. Alright, you can see on the infrared satellite, Tropical Storm Joyce is getting a little bit better defined, but still not too defined across the tropical Atlantic. Kind of swirling it. It's not going to move. It's not going to move that far. There's a tropical storm force wind field at 5 p.m. this afternoon. Remain a tropical storm through about 2 a.m. Monday morning. Then by Monday afternoon, just a depression and remains in the tropical Atlantic, and then become a remnant low sometime on Tuesday. Alright, here's the position of the storm. It's located near latitude 20.3 north, longitude 46.7 west. Maximum sustained winds 45 miles per hour with higher gusts, and movement is to the west northwest at 9 miles per hour. Alright, let's take a look at the hurricane models on this storm. Okay, you can see here's the well compacted the storm all the way through about 48 hours. One wants to shoot it back around, but that's the outlier. But the rest of them takes it on off to the north and east, and that's what the National Hurricane Center is forecasting later on down the road. But it's supposed to become just a remnant low, at least by Tuesday. And let's take a look at the intensity guidance of this system. As you can see, it got about 50 knot or 40 knot winds with 45 miles per hour, 50 miles an hour, and there is the intensity. There, the computer model drops into a tropical depression. Some wants to go back into a tropical storm, but right now they're going with the National Hurricane Center, just a remnant low later on down the road. Okay, should be coming up here in a minute. Alright, you can see we have coastal flood advisories around DC, also Eastern Virginia. We've got a lot of river flood warnings. Flood warnings also in effect for Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and portion of Florida. That's a lot of area rivers. Some of these up here around Virginia and northern North Carolina is for inland flooding, still ongoing from that amount of precipitation that fell. I think about 20 inches of rain almost fell in western North Carolina and portion of Virginia as well. Also, we have some flood fire watches for portions of Nebraska, red flag warnings elsewhere from Nebraska through the Dakotas back into portions of you guys here in Wyoming, also Montana, Idaho, and Oregon and Washington State. We have some freeze warnings also in effect up here in portions of Washington State, Idaho, and also portion of Montana. High wind warnings and wind advisories there as well. Sets of heat warnings from Southern California, Southeast Nevada, and Southwestern Arizona. Alright, we got some small craft advisories up here near Long Island, New York, down towards the New Jersey, Delaware area, Philadelphia region. Then again, over here from Washington State, down to Southern California, Southern Hawaii and Chain Island, small craft advisories. North looks good, and also around the Alaska area as well. Alright, here's your tropical update. We're going to take a look at the remainder of the storms. Alright, you can see here is the 8 p.m. advisory. You can see there's Tropical Storm Joyce. There's Hurricane Isaac, Category 2 storm. Here's a system here has a 30% over the next 2 days. You can see over the next 7 days has about a 70% there. Then we have a 0% chance of development in the 2 days. And then in the next 7 days in the Caribbean into the Southern Gulf. Have a 50% chance of development. Would not be surprised this number continues to climb as we go forward. Alright, here is the rainfall totals across the lower 48. You can see the Gulf of Mexico loading up once again with more precipitation. That's because that model is sniffing out the tropical system. Look like it may, if the system do develop, look like it may be going to take somewhere around almost around the Louisiana to maybe the Florida Panhandle region, and it continues to live northbound from there. Something I will keep an eye on and see. If it is, there may be more damage again for portion of Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas once again if that system makes pretty much a landfall in the Florida Panhandle and then kind of lift northeast through northern Georgia and then up into the eastern Tennessee region. So I'll keep an eye on that and see what happens. Let's see if see when that storm is going to develop. It should develop sometime in early to mid next week. So let's see what happens. Also, we have more precipitation off the Atlantic coastal areas as well. Some heavy precipitation there. Also up in the portion of the mid-Atlantic and northeast. Also across southeast Canada and then across southwestern Canada. It looks pretty dry, with no precipitation to little precipitation expected. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next one. And enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.